been 7 years of partnership with Epicenter. In these 7 years, it has been a wonderful experience partnering with you. So we had to carefully evaluate why the customers are coming into the process and dropping out at various stages. It's a Demat account journey, and there is a 8 to 10 step journey wherein customers will want a phygital touch, right? We talk about digital, but in the digital journey itself, there are 10 different steps. Let's say, for example, KYC for KYC, email verification, mobile verification. Then we have address verification. Now we have Aadhaar seamless, right? We put on the Aadhaar number. It's a seamless journey. But earlier, I recollect, before 7 years, when the journey was there of Aditya Birla Money, we used to download all the copies, right? Address proof, and you to upload in the journey. And many a times it used to happen that customers were dropping off of the journey, and when we observed the dropout numbers, there was a need, right? That there's a physical touch required with these leads, which are coming at a very high cost, right? And that is where the initiation started. We started, I think, so with a 7-member team with Epicenter. And the problem statement which we wanted to solve over here is that is there a way to have a higher number of conversion of the leads which you are getting in the journey? And if the customers are not serviced on time, right? These customers have an opportunity of moving to the other broking industry, likes of Zerodha is there, Go is there, right? All the people are competing for the space of demand accounts. So if we do not service the customer on time, these customers will move to other brokers, similar to the telecom industry you see today, right? If you're not able to get a proper service from one telecom service provider, you can easily port and go to the other service provider. Similar is the challenge in the broking industry. If we do not service the customer on time, there are high chances that customer will move to elsewhere at one point of time when we were not giving the phygital touch to the customers, right? And customers were dropping at various stages. With the introduction of this additional phygital touch of the 7 people team, I think so at that point of time, 7 years back, the conversion had improved almost 2x of what we were doing earlier. So that was a significant jump in the conversion numbers, while other 80% were drop out just because of the customer not wanting to complete the journey. But I'm sure there was a significant 2x the numbers as compared to what it was earlier. Epicenter handled the corona crisis because at that point of time all the business were on standstill, but I still recollect Epicenter was proactive in ensuring that all the people, all the team members were sitting over here to transport their desktop to their home, right? And without impacting the business. And people over here at Epicenter were working throughout the night, Saturday, Sunday, confirming me that be rest assured, your business will not be hit, right? Even if there is a corona crisis, we'll ensure that we transport the system, because see, all is there on the system. If people do not come over here in the process, the calls will not go to the customer, and customer are giving incoming call for the services, right? So without impacting the business, the way they handled the corona crisis was applaudable. Yeah. Gradually, the model shifted towards having the business from all these customers which are acquired. See, broking industry is unlike the insurance and other industry, wherein once you book the premium, the customer is gone. Here in the broking industry, while the customer is acquired, it is very important to engage with this customer on a daily basis to churn the revenue, right? So here with Epicenter, there was an opportunity that why not train the team for other things as well apart from account opening. So I think so Epicenter was far approachable and ready to take all these challenges which were thrown up by the business team towards Epicenter. Couple of trainings done for the team, and it was not limited. Believe me, it was not limited only to demand. It was then extended to other business like mutual fund, right? Because since we are a distributor, there is an opportunity of selling mutual fund to get the revenue for the unit. So I think so in all these points, Epicenter was far approachable and highly recommendable from my side. The overall Demat accounts pan India would be not more than 17 crores, which is hardly, I think so, 11-12% of the overall population. When you compare it with the likes of other countries like United States, right? In US, the penetration will be close to 62 to 63%, right? So we are at least 1/5 of what they are doing. So it's a very good opportunity of opening more Demat accounts pan India, and for is more and more Demat are getting opened, servicing will be required. And for that servicing, Epicenter, we can have a team size. Today we have a team size of 80 people, right? 40 of ABM and 40 of ABCD. This 80-member team can go up to 800 people if we are able to solve this problem. And the problem which I am facing right now is how to get the quality customers. ABM is already in the process of getting more customers. Epicenter can support us, then I'm very much sure along together we can move to heights. I think so 7 years back when we started with the process, we started with a 7-member team. today we are close to 80 plus agents over here, including my both the companies ABM as well as ABCD. And the reason why I wanted to stay with Epicenter is the comfort which I bought over here as a client. Whether it is any kind of targets given by the process, by the SMT, senior management team to the process, Epicenter has positively taken that, and I want to continue with Epicenter on that. So I wish all of you 2025 would be a prosperous year for Epicenter, and I am hoping that team to scale up from 80 right now to at least 800 in the coming years. Yeah.